9 straight losses. I never thought I would ever see the day where we would reach this. But here we are. 9 straight losses for the Indians. We have not won a game in the month of July. And today, the 8th of July, 2021, we're officially one full week into the month. We have not won a game. And you know what's really sad about that? You look at the amount of runs scored for the Indians this month so far, compared to how we ended the month. Well, actually, really, I mean, since that Tigers win, the last time we won a game, my God, 13-5 over the Tigers. We pummeled Matt Manning into the ground. Then the rain delay came, and ever since then, we have not won. Lost 4-9 to the Tigers in game 1 of the doubleheader, and then we lost 7-1 in the makeup game. The actual, So we scored 5 runs. We were outscored in that series 17-5 against the Tigers in those 2 games. 17-5 in those 2 games. Then 4 games against the Astros. We were outscored 20-10. And the crazy thing is, we could have easily split with these guys. We could have easily taken 3 or 4. But you know what happened? Pitching sucked. Offense was not clutch. There was a game in that series where we had bases loaded 3 times. 3. And we did not score at all. That was, I believe, the 6-3 loss. That first game, we actually had the lead, but then Altuve hit the dong, and that was it. He hit the grand slam, and that was it, pretty much. Yeah, that was game. The last 2 games, we should have won, but we didn't. Yep. And then we got Tampa Bay. So going out to Tampa Bay, and on Monday the 5th, it was announced that Tuesday's game would be rained out because of the hurricane/tropical storm that rolled through. So we would have a doubleheader on Wednesday. So Monday the 5th, game 1 of this 3-game series in Tampa Bay and that horrendous ballpark known as Tropicana Field. You look at the domes, you look at the retractable roof facilities that are out now. You got Houston, you got Toronto when they eventually go back up there. There's some beautiful domes. It's all retractable roof, mainly. No one has a legit dome anymore except for Tampa Bay for some reason. I hope they get a new stadium soon because I cannot stand playing in that ballpark. That ballpark is probably the worst looking ballpark next to the Coliseum. My gosh. Wow. But yeah, we had J.C. Mejia on the mound, and things, I'm sorry, no, this was Logan Allen, that's right. Well, we had J.C. Mejia on the mound in one of the second 2 games. Logan Allen was on the mound, and as you'd expect, he went 3 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, including a grand slam. Of course, 5 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, and 1 home run given up. This guy has a 9.13 ERA. Going up against Rich Hill, 3 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, 5 Ks. He has a 3.65 ERA. Former Indian, by the way. Yeah, he was an Indian at one point. As was Drew Pomeranz and all those guys. I would take them right now, but no, Dolan cheap. But yeah, we were down 4-0. Second inning because of a Brendan Lau grand slam. And at that point, I was like, game over. But you know what? The Indians were like, no, we're not going out like that. Hell no. Franmil Reyes gets us on the board with a single, whatever, 4-1, woohoo. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go again with the response run. Bullcrap. They respond. Manuel Margot sack fly. 5-1. But then the top of the fifth happened. And this inning was fun for us. Rosario grounded out, scoring a run. Jose singled, scoring a run. So it's 5-3. And then Franmil Reyes again. So a 2-run shot ties the game up. But that wasn't it from him. Top of the sixth. A whole inning later. Pitching goes out there. Puts up a goose egg. They shut down the Rays for that inning. We go back up there in the top of the sixth. 3 runs that inning. Cesar with an RBI single. And then Franmil Reyes, 2-run double. We're up 8-5. And everyone on Indians Twitter and everyone, watching that game is like, oh my God, we're going to win. Like, our bullpen will be able to hold this lead. If only we thought. If only we. So then they started coming back again. Single, then a run. Bottom 6. Bottom 7. Yandy Diaz homered, and it's a 1-run game. And then the bottom of the 9th. Clase comes in, which is kind of weird. I mean, the situation did not look good for us right there because it's like Clase pitched 2 innings the game before. Like literally the day before. Why is he back out there? You have Karinchak, who did not pitch the day before. And you now know that you got an off day the next day because of the tropical storm. You could have pitched Karinchak for 2 innings because he was on one. You want to see what he did in that 8th inning? Oh. Ground out, strikeout, strikeout. How many pitches did he throw? 6 to Zunino. 6 to Zunino. God. 5 to Brandon Lau. And a bang, bang, bang to Kiermaier. So in total, 6, 11, 14 pitches. That's not even much. No, 14 isn't much. I would have had him go out there. No, what I would have done, I would have said, James, want to go back out there for the 9th and try to lock this down? Say, go out there for the 9th and knock this sucker down. We'll have Clase like on standby just in case things go crazy. But I mean, hey, you're up by 1. You put out your boy. You put out the freaking Trump supporter to have him go out there and freaking down. And yes, by the way, James Karinchak is a Trump supporter, and not because he freaking goes out there and he does nasty things on the mound. So I don't care. I honestly do not care. Crazy Duck, are you a Trump supporter? I'm not going to get into that. Okay, I'm just saying it's widely known that he is a Trump supporter. But as long as he goes out there and strikes people out, hey, bro, you could be a communist for all I care. As long as you're doing that, I don't care. Just do your job. That's all I'm going to say. But then, I mean, it's good to have faith, but this is the same guy who trotted out Clase 3 straight games earlier in the year. Of course, he brings out Clase, doesn't even get it out. We lose on a walk-off by none other than Yandy Diaz. Yeah, Yandy Diaz freaking walked us off. He's kind of like it's like a middle finger to our organization. Like, you got rid of me, well, I'm going to make you pay. I'm going to walk you off, boy. So we lose game 1 in humiliating fashion. We should have won this game, but nope. Couldn't do it. What's going on, Brett? But couldn't lose. I mean, we couldn't win that one. So we had to relish in that loss for 2 days because of the off day the next day. And, yeah, like I said, Logan Allen sucked. I don't know why he's even a pitcher. I think we sent him down, so that's good. I don't know why we even brought him back up. He's not a starting caliber pitcher. I mean, even out of the pen, he's kind of I mean, bro, like, why bring him up? I understand you have limited options on the 40-man, but bro, he's not it. He's a good guy, but he's just not it. He's the kind of guy that you pitch if you're tanking for the number 1 overall pick, because he will do one thing: help you lose, pretty much. He'll somewhat eat innings, but yeah, we're not tanking. As far as I know, we're competing somewhat. It wouldn't seem like it now because ownership doesn't seem to really care. But because if ownership cared, they would have went out and maybe traded for somebody. But again, prices might be too high right now. But they're going to wait until we're already like 15 plus games out of the freaking lead in the division to freaking make a move. They're going to wait until it's too late. Kind of what Tito does, when it comes to changing pitchers. He likes to wait until it's out of control before he makes a move. I know people say, "Oh, you should fire Tito." Thing is, though, like, it's not really on Tito. Tito only just manages the roster, and I know he does do some kind of weird things, bad things, but every manager does. Every manager makes a bad decision every once in a while. Look at Aaron Boone. Really? I mean, his players got to execute. But yeah, we lose game 1, so Fairbanks gets the save, gets the win. He's 2-3. Clase fall 3-4. We go to game 2. Again, 7-inning extravaganza. And yeah, this was not it. Game 1 was just ugly from the beginning. And to nobody's surprise, the pitcher was Mejia. My God, I can't even speak. 2 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 6 runs, all that, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run. And the thing is, he would have been fine, but Greg Gibson, who was the umpire in this game, he must have been seeing things, because there was a pitch in the first inning right before he gave up the 3-run bomb. There was a strike that they ruled was, I guess, a ball. And that got Indians Twitter kind of triggered a little bit, including me, kind of. But, I mean, you got to learn to, keep going. You can't let that fester in your head. And, of course, that would wind up costing us, because they'd score 3 runs in that inning. And then it just continued until, we were down 8-1. Scored 1 run in the second inning. And that was because of Franmil Reyes going yard again, because he's a monster. Yeah, he's an absolute beast. Welcome back. On his birthday, I think. No, that's 2. How about that, huh? A birthday bomb. How about that? Yeah, and then we go to lose 8-1. Wow. Here's your birthday present, Franmil. Getting blown out. Yay. Was it yesterday Paul Dolan's birthday too? Oh boy, yeah. Here's another birthday. How about getting swept? No, the Rays had a birthday present for Paul Dolan in the second game. Yeah. So we lose 8-1. Not even going to get into the other garbage of this one. This whole series was garbage. Mejia 2 2/3. Wacha faced Michael Wacha, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 6 Ks, 1 home run given up. Not even facing like their best pitchers, and yet, I mean, Glasnow is hurt. Like, these pitchers are all right. I mean, they're good, but I mean, when you have a lineup like the Rays do, of course, they could do damage. But yeah, this was not a fun game. And then you get the game 2 of the series, of the doubleheader. 7 innings. We do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Literally. Goose eggs across the board. We got no hit. Well, technically, no hit. It's not officially a no-hitter. But let's be real. If this was a 9-inning game, I'm pretty sure this team was getting no hit. This team could not get a hit at all. They actually would have had a hit, but they ruled it an error. But still, couldn't score at all. And things just were not fun for this team at all this weekend. Like, we literally could not do anything in this one. Mercado reached on a fielding error, and that was literally it. Although Owen Miller did draw in the fifth, but that did nothing. And yeah, that was it. That was it. They pretty much put the nail in the coffin. Yandy Diaz single and a grounder, 2-run single. Yep. Taylor Walls and Yandy Diaz pretty much ended our game in the second game. Sam Hentges on the mound versus, I guess, like a bullpen game. It was Colin McHugh, but he only went 2 innings. Yeah. 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 3 walks, 3 Ks, 8.23 ERA. Tampa Bay had McHugh, 2 innings, 3 Ks, 1.77 ERA. Absolute travesty. Happy birthday, Paul Dolan. Here's a no-hitter for you. Yeah. Freaking bum. Oh, man. And this is pathetic. Like, it's to the point now with this team where we give up a run. It's like, yep, that's game. That's game. That's over. That's game. We're done. I can only imagine what the vibe is in that locker room right now. And you know what's really crazy, too? So you go back to June 22nd. The last time we had a major league caliber pitcher on the mound before Civale got hurt. And you look at where our record was. Because the thing is, when Civale got hurt on June 21st, you know, June 21st, Civale is on the mound. He's cutting up the Cubs. I mean, we were 10 games over 500 at that point. Of course, that was, week left in June. We would win after Civale got hurt. We would win 2 more games. Yeah. We're 0-7 in July. We're 2 and let's see here. So 1, 2. Okay, so we have 3 wins. 3 wins. Yep. June 21st, June 24th, June 28th. Those are the only 3 wins we've had in the last 3 weeks. Yeah. We're 3 and I believe 12. 3 and 12. Well, I guess 2 and 12 since June 1st. But if you include that game, we're 3 and 12. We haven't won a game since June 28th. And like I've mentioned, it's over a week ago. It's over a week ago. Now, let's talk about what we got on deck for us. So I've probably mentioned this a couple times. But if not, tonight, 7:10 p.m., for the first time, 21st, against the Cubs, the Indians will have a major league caliber starting pitcher on the mound. Not named Quantrill, Mejia, Morgan, who's actually pretty good. He's actually been all right. It's just the offense just fell asleep in every start, it seems like. Kind of sucks. But Hentges, Allen, anyone not named Morgan, who's actually good, but the other four suck. Zach, oh my God, my voice cracked. Zach Plesac is on the mound tonight. If you're wondering where has he been? Well, he kind of had a hissy fit and he hurt his thumb. So he'll be pitching tonight against Denny Duffy. Plesac 4-3, 1-4, 4. Oh my God, I can't even speak. God, 4.14 ERA, 38 strikeouts. God, he only has 38 strikeouts. Damn, that's awfully low. But he has missed a lot. He has missed a lot of time. Denny Duffy 4-3, 2.60 ERA, 57 strikeouts. Now the thing with Zach Plesac is, which one are we going to get? Which Zach Plesac are we going to get tonight? Are we going to get Ace Zach Plesac, the one that was dealing, the one that was this close to a no-hitter earlier this year? Or are we going to get the one that's been shelled a couple times and the one that's been kind of wild? I'm hoping we get Ace Zach Plesac. I'm hoping we at least get 6 innings out of him. You know, I hope he has. I want a Zach Plesac masterclass tonight. I want at least maybe, I want one of those classic freaking 6 innings, maybe 3-4 hits, probably 1 or 2 runs, but he has like 8 or so strikeouts, and he's absolutely phenomenal. And the offense, well, hopefully shows up, but no one on offense. They're probably going to be, hey, they're going to be sleeping. I don't want Plesac to have a tough luck loss. I want him to get a dub. I don't know. We'll see. Now, as far as the other games for this series, tomorrow, again, 7:10 p.m., it'll be Brad Keller versus TBD. Keller 6-9. Nice. That's not. 6.39 ERA and 74 strikeouts. It's so funny, like because on MLB.com they have like pictures of the pitchers. Brad Keller's picture looks so funny. He looks like a dork. Like, his face is like, ugh. Nah. Brad seems like a cool guy, but it's just funny the way they have it. Like the pictures they take is just so funny. Like when they're throwing the ball, the faces these pitchers make is hilarious. I bet you say, hey, you look like that when you throw your pitch. He'd probably be like, really? I don't even notice. Damn. I look kind of funny. Yeah. Whatever. So then the 10th, we'll be facing Mike Minor, 6-7, 5.36 ERA, 101 strikeouts. Wow. And of course, we'll be facing To Be Decided again. Or we'll have To Be Decided. Wow, so we're pitching the same guy 2 straight times. Must be an ace. Sheesh. TBD. TBD is right up there with PT, BNL, and cash considerations for the 3 best players in Major League history. To be decided, player to be named later, and cash considerations. Oh, my goodness. And then we got probably the best matchup in history. To Be Decided versus To Be Decided. We don't know who's pitching that game. Now, if I had to guess, it's probably for us, it'll probably be Plesac tonight, of course. And then it'll probably be like Quantrill, Morgan, and Hentges, probably, or Mejia, or God forbid, Logan Allen. I swear, if they freaking trot out Logan Allen. Oh, well, I think he was sent down, so that ain't going to happen. Thank God. But, dude, like, they got to do something. And then, to add a little bit more to it, I saw an article that said that it's possible that we may not get Bieber and Savale back until after the trade deadline. So, Dolan, you're not watching this. I already know you aren't. Probably be over there counting your thousands of dollars that you made this past couple of weeks because, like, your product sucks right now, and yeah, people don't like you, of course. But actually, I'm saying, I think he's probably counting his billions of dollars that he isn't spending on the team. I can just imagine Antonetti and Chernoff being like, Mr. Dolan, can we like go out and make some trades, And he's probably like, what? But can we go out and make some trades? We need payroll flexibility for that. I mean, can you bless us with payroll so we could go out and swing some trades to make this team better? Because the fans are getting restless. Don't be like, why? It's like, bro, like, look at our team. He's like, what? It's fine. Like, you calling that fine? I could just picture that. It's like, I mean, I'm not going to blame Antonetti and Chernoff. Although they should be trying to swing trades. I mean, look at our freaking farm system. We're chock full of freaking good prospects. Don't be turning into those freaking prospect huggers, guys. We don't know how they're going to be. And if you want to make the playoffs, which honestly, knowing Dolan, he probably doesn't, it's kind of funny because Dolan will contradict himself saying, I am competing for a World Series. And then he'll turn around and throw this product out there. We ain't going to do nothing with this rotation that we have right now. Oh, but wait until the guys get back. By the time Civale and Bieber get back, we're probably going to be way out of it. We're going to be freaking sellers before the freaking deadline. And the media would love that. Oh, my God, where's Jose Ramirez going? It's like, Jose's not going anywhere for at least another year and a half or so. Because we know damn well Dolan ain't going to pay him more money because that dude's a 3-time MVP finalist. He's one of the best third basemen in the league. And I'm still wondering how the hell we got him at the freaking price we originally signed him to an extension for. Dude was getting paid pennies. Hey, Jose, you want to do that again, please? For another 9 years or so? Sign for the, good money? Because we don't want you to leave, but Dolan ain't gonna pay you. Let's just be real. If you're gonna trade him while he's hot. Don't be waiting until he's, trash to trade him. I want to get an elite return for him. As Kyle Seager just, or which Seager is that? Kyle or Corey? A Seager brother just hit a homer against the Yankees. You'll have to see it. So, yeah, this is the final series before the All-Star break. Wow. Isn't that crazy? This is the final series before the All-Star break. Can we at least win a game in this series, please? I mean, last time we faced Kansas City, it was in Kansas City, and we swept them. But you look at our pitching staff at that. You know what's crazy? Let's go back to that series against Kansas City when we went to Kansas City and all that chaos happened. What's up, 933-236? Yeah, our pitchers are trash. Duffy has been their best pitcher. But he's good. Say go Browns, bro. I say it every time, bro. I mean, it's not a Browns stream. I mean, I'm not gonna come out here saying go Browns. Oh, I just did. See, there you're happy now, man. But let's take a look and see what our rotation was like last time we faced these guys in Kansas City, because this is at home. So this is what our rotation was like if it ever would want to, pull up here. All right, so we faced them in May. Look at, we went out to Kansas City and beat the tar out of them. Look at 8-6. 7-3, 5-4, 4-zip. You love to see it. That was when we won 5 straight games, and I was like streaming them, I think. So our pitching rotation for those games, we had Civale, 5 2/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, 2 Ks, 1 home run, 3.20 ERA. Love to see it. Facing one of their rookies. Then game 2, we won 7-3. And in that game, we had Maton. Oh, he was an opener for Hentges. I was like, what? Hentges actually wasn't bad in that game either. 3 1/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. Like, Hentges overall isn't absolute trash. I thought he was like the worst pitcher we've ever had, but then Logan Allen stepped up. It's like, oh, well, then, now that you mention it, Hentges isn't really all that bad. He's just inconsistent. He's a bullpen piece. That's what he is. That's what all of our pitchers are, except for Eli Morgan, who's actually good. Poor kid was just thrown out into a monsoon, and that really ruined his freaking ERA. If it wasn't for that dang monsoon game, he'd probably have the best ERA out of the 5 pitchers we have right now, excluding Plesac, who plays tonight. Aside from the big 3, Eli Morgan would probably have the best ERA if it wasn't for the damn monsoon game. But no, let's play in the monsoon, guys. There's no problem. Yeah, I mean, there's like freaking howling winds and rain and everything. But yeah, let's play, guys. Let's play, yeah. What a debut for Eli Morgan, right? Stupid. Wow. So yeah, we won that game, and ironically enough, we were actually at 500 again when we faced them. The last time we faced Kansas City, and we wound up sweeping them. So I would love to see us do it again, you know. And ironically enough, I think this is another 4-game series. So yeah, that'd be fun. Go in there and come back home and spank a little, you know, beat the crap out of a rival, and the first half on a positive note. And then you go into the All-Star break, get healthy. Maybe they swing a trade like they did a couple years ago with Brad Hand right after the All-Star game. You know, my dude Brad Hand showed up for the All-Star game. You know, he pitched, I think, as a Padre. And then by the time the second half started up, he was an Indian. Literally swung a trade during the All-Star break, which is actually a good time to do it. You know, because everyone's, you know, you have all these guys in the same area. You know, like, I mean, I wouldn't be mad with, you know, us, you know, snagging one of those guys like Herman Marquez, who I don't even think is in the All-Star game. He should be, but he isn't. You know, say, hey, Herman, you want to come to Cleveland with us? Nah, but that was actually kind of funny, though. It's like, hey, yo, Brad Hand, where you going? Brad'd be like, I'm going back to D.C. No, you're not. You're staying here with us. Huh? You're an Indian now. Oh. What happened? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, I'm just reading a freaking... Thought I saw something on my phone, but nothing. Of course it's nothing. So, yeah, you know, Maton and Hentges got the, you know, job done there. Not too bad. Then we had game 3 of that series, and we won 8-6. And we had Savali on the mound, 5 2/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks. Okay, so that was dope against Lynch. I think I already talked about that game. And then 7-3. Maton. Okay, there's the Maton Hentges. May 5th. Won 5-4. We had the Beebs on the mound. 6 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, 9 Ks, 1 home run. 2.98 ERA. And then we won 4-0. I think this was the final game of the series. McKenzie actually pitched, and he did not bad. He had his usual walk-a-thon, 4 walks, but you know, he kind of evened that out with 5 strikeouts. Honestly, I would take McKenzie over a lot of these guys. Now, the thing with McKenzie is his control. I feel like once he walks one batter, his mind just loses control, and he can't control it. I can't stop throwing balls. Like this is the same guy, mind you, who struck out 8 straight players, 8 straight batters. Like, does this dude have the baseball version of stage fright or something? Like last year, he was dynamic. He was amazing. But there was nobody in the stands. He comes to he plays in front of people for the first time, and he struggles. It's like, does my dude have, like, anxiety or something? Does he have, like, the baseball version of stage fright? Or maybe what it is, he knows he's probably going to get he wants to show out in front of the people, and he's trying to be freaking, Pedro Martinez when you don't need to be Pedro Martinez. You need to be Tristan freaking McKenzie. But yeah, I mean, McKenzie's stuff is good, but he just has not been it this year. He's been in AAA, but yeah, it's sad to see what happened. I mean, dude had injuries for the first couple of years of his professional career in the minors, and finally gets a call up last year in a weird season. Actually looks like an ace, looks really good. And then fans show up to the stadium and he kind of looks rattled. Like he gets rattled very easily. Yeah. Hopefully he'll power through it and, we'll see him at some point this year. But I don't know, man. I really don't know. All right, I think you'll win that Royal Series, maybe even sweep them. I hope so, Matt. I really, really hope so. We need it. We need at least a 3 or 4. We need it. How about we just win tonight? That's what we need to worry about. Winning tonight. Can't worry about tomorrow or the next game or the next game. Win tonight. That's all you got to do. You win tonight. You end this freaking horrendous losing streak. And you build on that. You do something that you've done a couple times this year. Win streak. Yes. Yes. You just keep winning. You win at least 3 or 4, I'm hoping. Maybe split. I wouldn't be mad with a split considering the circumstances with this pitching staff. I mean, with our usual pitching staff, I'm saying, man, it should be at least a sweep or something with Bieber, Savali, Plazak. But it's like with this staff, I'd be happy with a split. I would honestly be happy with a split. Go in at exactly 500 and then hopefully come out on fire in Oakland. Yay, we get to play on the Cavernous Mausoleum after the All-Star break. Yay, lucky. God, now we got to go to Houston. Oh. Why? Why does July have to be like this? This is like what February was for the Cavs. Remember that? Remember that month for the Cavs? February? Oh. We lost like 10 straight games that month, and that's when our season fell apart. That's when it fell apart. I hope that's not like this for this Cavs. I mean, for this Indians team. This team's really good. It's just injuries have hurt us, much like the Cavs. But luckily, we're getting Plazak back tonight. I'm hoping for a win, and we'll see what happens. But that is going to wrap it up for this live stream, guys. And again, like I've always said, if the Indians do make a trade or something, I will probably go live for it, depending on what it is. If it's like a big trade, I will go live for it. If I am available to go live, I will go live. I might be out of the house, running errands or doing something. And if I catch it right as it's happening, like if I look at my phone right now, or like some point, and I see freaking Rosenthal or John Heyman or someone tweeting, Indians are close to acquiring Herman Marquez or John Gray or Merrill Kelly or freaking, I don't even know, insert pitcher's name here from the insert team here, then I will go live and I'll do a live reaction to what we acquired and what we gave up. But if not, I'll just do a video on it. What's up, Parrot and Eric? What's going on, guys? I'm about to head out, so hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Again, I will be live tonight for Bucks Suns Game 2. Hope you guys tune in. Should be fun. But I'm heading out of here, and hope you guys have a great rest of your night or day, whatever. And I'll see you guys later tonight at 9 o'clock. So until then, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Tribe. Get a win tonight, please. And I'm out.